Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad to have you here. Of course, a special thanks to my co-host, Chattanooga Ed. Ed, thank you for being here.
Yeah, well, James, thank you for doing your thing that you do with us every week. I mean, you're an awesome guy, and today we're celebrating your big birthday. That is totally super cool.
And I appreciate that. And I'm also celebrating something else today because I'm not a huge birthday person normally. I am kind of because of the kids, and the kids enjoy birthday, stuff, even if it's my birthday. But when I first started YouTube last year, my goal I set for myself was to have 1,000 subscribers by my birthday. So here we are, and we did that. I think it's 1,450 some, 53, I think, last I looked. So a huge thank you to all of you all. This is really a celebration of you, and a thank you to you all for getting me to that goal by today, because that was the plan, or at least the hope anyways. So I'm going to run through here and say some hellos. Got a lot of awesome people in the chat. Lefty3213A, J-Dog is here as well. Let's see. Lefty dropping a super sticker, the $2 super sticker with the red arrow saying, I am here. I'll try this. If this is too loud, y'all let me know. I got a bunch of these things.
No, that was
for the
cool.
super chatters.
Can you shoot it at the light or at the thing?
At the camera? I think I could do that. I know we've got a couple more people. Let's see. Pugimus Maximus is here. Anthony's Fishy Friends. Guppy Guru. Hello, Peter. Griffin's Fish Room. And there's Guppy Guru dropping a $10 super chat. It says, cheesecake is on me. Thank you. Let's try it at the camera.
Nice. A little higher.
Little higher. All right. Now we're going to have confetti everywhere.
Like, awesome. Just above my head.
I got you.
Actually, about right here.
Let's see who else we got. Multi-Tank Addiction is with us. Mr. Fish, sir. Hello, Brad. Looking forward to meeting you tomorrow on the Atlanta trip, and we're going to talk some about that here in just a minute. Fish and Tanktix is with us. Of course, Chattanooga Ed in the chat as well, talking to some people beforehand. John Cox, Chevy Fish came in singing happy birthday. Thank you very much. Pega's sister, Rena. See, going through here, we had a lot of good conversation going ahead of time. Gina French, hello. Thank you for being here. Muppet 929 is also with us. Redfish, Bluefish, good to see you. Rose Aquatics, Dragon Lair. Sorry I don't get to see you tomorrow, Dragon Lair. Hopefully on the next go around. Aquarium Coppola, I see a lot of the hashtag bonsais. Thank you, Rack, for sending everybody in. Oh, wow, the chat just jumped on me there. I see a lot of super chats to get to and a new member. Thank you all for those. Very much appreciated. Not required, because, again, this is more for me to celebrate, and thank you all for helping me achieve that dream of 1,000 subscribers by today. So thank you very much for that. Sand Creek Aquatics, Amy is here. Cody's son, if it jumps too far and I missed you, I'm sorry. Sherry Kramer, Sandy Dowdy, Chad Krotz, hello, in case I missed you before. 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank more. I love that name. Thank you very much. And Amy, Sand Creek Aquatics 2, welcome to the Fish Room Fever member community. I appreciate that very, very much. Glad to have you. Whenever you get a chance, go back and check out some of those members-only videos and things that we've got on there. I think you'll enjoy it. So thank you very, very much for that. I just realized I didn't move my chat over like I normally did, so I'm looking this way. It's been an interesting day. So there we go. That's a little more back to normal. I don't think I missed any super chats before that. If I did, I am sorry. Somebody yell at me, and I will jump back to it. Let's see. Pet Zotics, multiple aquariums. So we got 2 of these here. Real quick, I'm trying not to get too far behind, but we want to have a little bit of fun. Like Rack said, we're going to keep the party started. Let's see if I can aim this right. How'd that one work?
That was pretty cool.
All right. New member there. Thank you, Amy. And Pet Zotics, that one shot to the left. Diego, thank you very much. $5 super sticker with the birthday pair.
Try one straight up, but slightly angled towards the camera.
All right.
So we fall in front.
Oh, I'm going to try a couple of them together here. I hope it's not too loud. If y'all are getting sick of that, please let me know. Zen Ginger, hello. Thank you for being here very much. We're going to talk about the Zens also here in a second. Lefty3213A with the $1.50 super sticker with the birthday cake. Thank you very much, my friend. I need to talk to you about sending your betta off. Thank you for that. Let's see, Angela Cross, the lovely river wife, is here. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica Taylor. And we've got Danikin Aquatics with the $20 super chat. It says, happy birthday, brother. Have one on me, bro. Kenny, I appreciate that very much. Let's see if we can do 2 of these at once here. I guess I should have bought more. I got a couple more. Oh, I got several more over here, but y'all are just awesome. You're killing it. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you want it straight up, Ed?
A little upwards.
All right.
No, like up, bang.
Up. Straight
Right
up.
there.
All right. I'm going to start it lower. Well, one of them.
Oh,
there we go.
we saw more. Holy cow! Rack.
I've got this stuff everywhere. All right. Oh, goodness. Thank you very, very much.
Rack, I searched the kitchen. This was the only cookie I could find.
Yeah. So speaking of cookies, I mentioned it in the in Rack stream earlier, which if somehow you've gotten here and you weren't in the River Life stream before, be sure you check him out. He's an awesome guy. A lot of things that we do together, and it's just an awesome community member. But
I got a whole bunch of stuff to show about from Rack.
A very nice.
When we have time.
But speaking of cookies, we got time. We got time. I'm going to get caught up here in just a second. The Subway cookies, they've got an iced cookie now.
Oh,
it's amazing. Like Ed bought them out.
I did.
They are awesome. Let me see.
They're called carrot cake, but they're like a real moist raisin cookie.
They're
with
delicious.
A lot of cinnamon. Oh, yeah. They're good.
And icing on top of them too. Shy Gal Miss Fever with $1.50 piece of super sticker cake. Yeah, that works. I like that. We'll go with that. Thank you, Miss Fever. I appreciate that. And everything else. She's made it an awesome birthday. Again, I'm not usually a birthday person. I've always been working on my birthday because I'm not one of those people that requests to have their birthday off just because I'm, especially being in management, it's always been, you're an adult, why do you need your birthday off? Has always been my mindset. But it's been a good one. I can't tell you the last time I had such a fun birthday. So thank you very much. Aquarium Cop right behind that with the $3 pair with the big thumbs up. Thank you very much for that super sticker, Cop.
Aquarium Cop, we really appreciate your service to protecting us, especially in these times.
Absolutely, 100%. And Cop has also been there. A lot of you have, but Cop's been there from the very beginning of this channel, and I'm sure probably remembers, or at least heard back then when I mentioned that my goal was 1,000 subscribers by today, which you all killed it. And I think we hit that back in February. So, Cop, thank you for having been there for the long haul so far. I appreciate that. HC Aqua has joined us. Chad Cross says, happy birthday, James. Well-deserved milestone. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. The Zen Ginger with it jumped on me again. Wow, I'm getting behind. Normally, I'm better at this. You all are awesome. There it is. And Moonstone Aquatics is here as well. Somebody mentioned, I think it was Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction, me being 60. Now, I'm 59. You got to remember, John and KG said, I think it was 59 or 58. So, but I'm doing pretty well. I use my Just for Men and, get all the gray out and all that stuff. And so we're doing good. Cody said, reminded people to hit the like. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. Zen Ginger dropping a $4 super sticker with, it looks like a lemon person giving a present to a cute little birdie. Zen, I appreciate that. And again, we've got some more stuff to talk about from the Zens. Maria Z is here with us. Chevy Fish again. Hello. GRB Aquatics. Thank you very much. Chad Krotz with the Who Said Cheesecake $5 super chat. Chad, thank you very much. I've got some more poppers over here, but I want to get caught up real quick, and then we'll blow those things off. Let's see. Sickless 23, C23, good to see you. Jeffrey Watts, hello. We are going to get to some fish talk too, I promise, but I want to get through the intros here. Because again, without you all, this wouldn't have been possible. I never would have made that milestone. And I love you and I appreciate you very, very much. Big Tank Hank, how's it going, my friend? I need to get with you about coming on the stream sometime. Small Fry Aquatics, hello. Rose Aquatics, Fish from Fever, when will y'all be back from the ATL trip? That is a great question. I am just along for the ride per usual. Bob or Ed can probably answer that a little bit better than I can.
What was the question from the Atlanta trip?
Yeah.
Sometime tomorrow.
I like that answer. Hello again, Miles. Good to see you. Zen Ginger, thank you for posting the link to Sand Creek Aquatics channel. As Rack had mentioned, we really want to get him that 1,000 subscriber mark. That was something that meant a lot to him, and I'd love to do that for him. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Nathan as well once we get caught up here and say hello to everybody. Mitch Norton, glad to see you. I appreciate you swinging by. Actually got to meet Mitch in person at Aquatic Marine, my local fish store. That was very, very cool. I love meeting people that have that have seen the channel. So that's always cool when I meet somebody that's like, hey, I saw your channel. So thank you very much, Mitch. Hat Trick Farm is here. Goodness, I'm getting way behind. Scroll through here. Lots of awesome people. Jazzy Nicole 81. Hello and thank you for the happy birthday. Oh my goodness. River Life Rack with the $50 super chat. Hashtag bonsai with all the party makers there, the party poppers. River Life Rack, thank you. I really do appreciate you, brother. Not required, but that's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Rose said do a smoke bomb instead. I don't think the fish would like that. I think the air pumps might push that into the tank. But maybe we could do something outside. I can disappear in a smoke bomb on a video. Let's see. I think I've got everybody there, making sure I don't miss any questions. I've not seen any other questions there. Pegasus Rena says, Fisherman Fever, happy birthday and congrats on the number of subscribers. Rena, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. See what I got. Lots of awesome people here. Sorry, I'd go right ahead.
Do you have a hidden number for next year?
Honestly, I don't. I mean, I have a goal, and it's mid-year, so it's doable. My goal is 3,000 by the end of the year. I've got some big things planned now that I'm not working and I'm able to get more YouTube stuff done. The first part is just getting caught up on fish room stuff. So like I cleared the office out here. So now I've got a filming area. I've got the live streaming area. And this desk folds up, which some of you have seen in other videos. So right now I'm kind of catching up on 6 months of fish room stuff that I didn't ever have time to do working 6 and 7 days a week. Once I get past that, I've already got a couple videos filmed, but I've got a couple series that I want to work on for videos. Hopefully you all enjoy it. A lot of it's going to be basic stuff, which was originally why I started the channel. I had a lot of people that would ask me fish questions, and you don't want to just give people your cell phone number every time they ask you a fish question. So I started the channel so those people would have a way to get in touch with me. So I really want to get back to that, or to get to that basics of, here's the things that we can do that people, don't know about just getting into the hobby. So it has jumped on me again. I saw another new member, and I think it was Katie's Almost Living the Dream.
It is. You are correct, sir.
And there it is. Katie's Almost Living the Dream. Welcome, and thank you very much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the behind-the-scenes content. I've got a couple things planned for behind the scenes. I thought about doing one today, but it was just a busy day, and there were a lot of random live streams that popped up, so I didn't want to interfere with anybody that was doing that. So thank you very much, Katie. Welcome to the team. Rose Aquatic says, I have court on the 7th. As long as y'all are back by then, I want to join y'all. Fish Room Fever. The 7th. We're just going to Atlanta for one day, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not getting kidnapped. Okay.
Okay. We're leaving in the morning, coming back in the evening.
There we go. Just making sure. You never know. Mr. Zen says, happy birthday, buddy, with the $50 super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Zen. While we're on it, that was one thing I did want to mention, because I've got these poppers now. I didn't really get to thank you. Mr. Zen last week, $320 in super chats out when we were streaming going down the road. And I know I was a little bit tired and a little bit just kind of, in my head, if you will, because we were moving Nathan's tanks and we'd been at Nathan's house, and I don't feel like I really got to give the proper thank you. So Mr. Zen, brother, I love you. Thank you very, very much. And we've still got some more Zens to talk about once we get caught up here in a second. And I've got a lot of these poppers to shoot off. Make sure
Did you say hi? I know Science Girl or Science Gal.
There's Carrie, Science Gal Aquatics. Thank you for being here. I'm trying not to kill everybody with my hellos, but I don't want to miss people. Where did it go? I saw Priscilla.
Yep, Priscilla.
Yes. And
you want me to read it for you? Oh,
sure.
It says, happy birthday, young man. Oh, it just spun real quick. Happy birthday, young man. $20.
Thank you, Priscilla, very, very much. I believe Priscilla, since we've had to kind of between our schedule and her schedule, we moved it a couple times, but I believe Priscilla is going to be on Saturday unless things have changed, which would be, of course, the 4th, but I think that's going to be a really fun stream. She's got some big things to announce, and I always have fun talking to Priscilla. So thank you very much for that, Priscilla, and hopefully we'll have you on as a guest on the Saturday stream.
I might do that one from outdoors.
That would be fun.
I don't know. I don't know if you can see fireworks from here, but who knows? I think I'll be outside.
I think I am caught up. Amy at Sand Creek Aquatics 2 says, has it been a week since y'all were here, Fish Room Fever? Almost. It's almost been a week because it was the Saturday stream that we did it on. I did that Monday stream from the fish store, but yeah, that was really Ed and our last stream together. So,
and we have a lot. We'll talk about that trip too because that was a lot of fun. We had a blast.
There's Mark Von Wisco. I know I saw your name now that I see you again, and I'm sorry I missed it before. Good to see you. Always appreciate you swinging by. So we got. You want me to shoot off some more of these poppers? I haven't seen anybody. Kaler's Aquatics, I tried to do music, but it wasn't coming through. I honestly had it set up to play some music. I could probably pull some up on my phone. See, make sure I'm not missing anything in here. All right. If y'all get sick of the poppers, let me know. We're going to shoot some straight up. See how many of these I can do. There we go. That one's. I'm going to shoot that one at the camera. There we go.
That one hit the camera. I think. Wow.
Oh, love it. Love it. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate you all. That one's popped already. Yeah,
this burrito.
That thing
when
like
James
5 pounds of food.
Yeah. When James and I got in, you can see the fork up there. When James and I got into town, we met up with Amy and we said, Amy, you take us to your favorite place in town. And she took us to El Cowboy. Is that its name?
Oh, I don't remember. I really don't remember.
So Sand Creek Aquatics 2. And I was going to go with 2 chicken tacos or 3 chicken tacos. And I always hoped that maybe they offer a 4th. And then James says, oh, did you see this Big Brother burrito?
It was like their house specialty.
Yeah. And it turned out if you can eat it under 5 minutes, they give it to you for free. And I was like, no, I just want to enjoy it. And I didn't think I could eat 5 pounds of burrito. I ate 5 pounds of burrito. I should have did the challenge. But if they would have given a T-shirt, I would have went back the next day and got a T-shirt.
He would have. He asked if there was a T-shirt, and they said no. And he's like, never mind.
Yeah. But, man, that's a good burrito.
I think I owe a couple more party poppers. Hello, NFL Lil Tay 20. Angel of Light over Darkness 33. Looks like they're coming over from Pam's stream saying hello. I appreciate that. That would be Pam. You change her name to Pam Money. She's got an awesome stream to just hang out and relax. She's always got a positive attitude. So I appreciate you all coming over. Against the Flow, hello, thank you. All right, I'm going to pop these off real quick.
Oh, that was a nice one. That was a good one.
I'm not going to be able to read the screen here in a minute. I've got so much confetti hanging off. But seriously, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do.
Agave.
Oh, the name of the Mexican place.
So I think I was pretty close.
Food.
But yeah, that was a good burrito. And wow. Yeah, I'd probably buy those every other day if I could.
Hold on just a second here. I missed something. I don't know where it went, though.
GRP is asking me how my tubbing's going. A lot of fun. I put my blue Moscows in one. Or no, not my blue Moscows. I was going to, and I decided to change. And I put my blue Platies in one. And then I put my... I bought pond guppies. That they're like a steelhead. They're purple and yellow. They're kind of a tuxedo. But they look amazing, from the top. So they look incredible. Well, today when I was at my local fish store, Aquatic Aesthetics, hope I said that right.
Close enough. Don't go back to it.
In Hickson, Tennessee, he had some steelheads that were just awesome. They were mostly yellow, but they had teal in them. And never really seen teal and yellow guppies. So I bought 18 of them today, and 6 boys, 12 girls, and I threw them out in the tank. So it's pretty funny because the ones that have been in there for a long time, they're just like patrols. I mean, there's like 50 guppies that just circle the pond looking for anything that flies in. And the new guys, they're all just sitting there in a clump.
Real quick, because I don't know, she may still be live and have just popped over here. So I want to say thank you, Pam Money, $20 super chat. Happy birthday and many more with a party popper. And there's one right back at you. Pam, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. And I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Sorry I had to cut out earlier to get ready for this stream. I just wanted to get that real quick in case she had to go back to doing her thing. There we go. Aquarium Cop said, Fisherman Fever 2020 has been a blur. Ed Neferoff, how you guys pulled through for Amy, restored my faith in humanity. I mean, that's what it's about. This place is about community. That's part of the reason why I love the Fish Fam so much. They're realistically, in terms of being a YouTuber, there are other niches I could go into where I could probably do better if I was going to do it as a professional, if you will. But I love the Fish Fam, and my heart is in the fish. I enjoy other things, of course, but this community is one of the best communities on YouTube. It's the best I've found so far. So thank you, Cop. But you all are the ones that kind of helped me realize and helped me restore my faith in humanity through you all. So thank you very much for that, and thank you all. Fish Tropic asking how old I am today. I'm 59, according to John at KG Tropicals. Hello, Chewy LTD. I'm sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Amy from Sand Creek Aquatics 2 said, oh, and I lost it. They're going to start doing T-shirts.
Awesome.
For eating it. So I think we may have to make a stop on our way to Aquashella. And
I'm down for that.
And we'll do that. We'll do a live stream.
Yeah, I will definitely do it for the challenge for a T-shirt.
I had to put extra sour cream on it. Just.
And I got the jalapenos. I ordered some jalapenos to go with it.
Oh, they were beautiful.
They cooked them before they brought them out. They weren't raw, and they were just magnificent. Let's see. Moonstone Aquatics with the $10 super chat that says, happy birthday to you, Kim. Thank you very, very much. I really, really do appreciate you. You've been a huge supporter for a long time as well. Not just with the super chats, but just being there. I mean, so many of you all, from the beginning of the channel came in and have stuck with me. So I appreciate that. I know I haven't and still don't have the best or most consistent video content. But I'm glad that you all are at least getting enough value out of the live streams and what I do put out that you all keep coming back. So thank you very, very much. And I think I got one popper left here. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. I think it blurred out my camera for a second, but looks like we're good. Chewy says, Fisher Fever, John is just trying to make me older. Yeah, exactly. I love that Lisa immediately came back at John on the KG stream and said, yeah, but you're still older than him. Let's see. Rose Aquatics, Fisher Fever, what time is everyone leaving in the morning for the Atlanta trip? I am leaving at 7:30. We're all leaving at different times because, I've got to go to Ed. It is the usual meetup time cluster. I'll put it that way. I think that's the safest way to put it. So it's a lot of people leaving at different times. I don't even know what time we're actually leaving from Atlanta. I just know I need to leave at 7:30, or leaving for Atlanta. I just know I need to leave at 7:30 to get where I'm supposed to be at. So,
yep, we got to be at Anarchis. So this is a crude map of Atlanta. But we're gonna meet Brad at Optimum Aquatics, and that's up here. And then we're going to go here to a place that Bob and I have never been. It's a koi farm and garden. And then just down the road is Premier Aquatics. And that's another really big place. That's probably the biggest fish store in the city. They offered me a job last time I was there, so I like them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then we can go into the city, and there's another big Atlanta Water Gardens. It's like some real big water pond place. And then I put down if we want to go south or north for 2 more decent shops. But we want to try to get 4 in.
Absolutely. Mark von Wisco 715 Aquaristic says Fisherman Fever doing summer tubs for the first time this year. I'm jealous. I really wanted to do some legitimate tubs. Says gold white cloud minnows in 1 tub, red tuxedo koi guppy grow outs in the 2nd. Oh, those guppies. That's going to be awesome. I've got in my mutt guppy tank, I was fortunate enough I see 1 male and 1 female. And they've got a really nice pink, like an iridescent pink to them that transitions into a purple. So I'm going to give them a little more time, then I'm going to pull them out and see about doing a pair with them. So I'm hoping to have some pretty fancy guppies myself. Where was it? I know Amy mentioned the T-shirts are actually, she said because of us, but I give Ed full credit. They're starting the burrito T-shirts because of you, Ed. So we'll definitely have to swing back by there.
Well, I told him, man, you give out a T-shirt, I'll be here.
Sure I have it, miss. Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Well, my guppies have doubled just in a month of being in there for this June. It's been crazy. So, yeah, I absolutely love the tubbing.
We've got Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics has joined us. It says, hey, guys, happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. 44 Mad Guy Fish and More has joined us, as well as Big J. Good to see you all. Lots of awesome, familiar faces and some new names to me tonight. So thank you all very much. Speaking of, and I know we kind of segued away, but I'm going to jump back. Going down to help Amy with Nathan's stuff, Sand Creek Aquatics. Some things came back with Ed and myself, and one of that is actually Nathan's angelfish. Quite a few angelfish. So I already had this angelfish tank set up, and I thought what would be more fitting to help carry on his legacy and his memory than to have his angelfish on the stream as well. So this tank now has Nathan's angelfish in it as well. That way they can continue to be enjoyed, and Amy can visit them on live stream anytime she wants to and look at them, and we can help keep his memory alive, and just another small way there. So
and they look like they're super happy in there.
They are. It would be considered overstocked, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. 1, if you're just getting into aquariums, and 2, if this wasn't actually a dual tank setup. So this is basically a 75 with a 75 down below it. The store doesn't open, but there's a 75 down here, exact same tank. So it's 150 gallons of water volume, and the bottom just has guppy fry in it. So there's plenty of water volume for that. So it's not like I need to water change it every day. And of course it's planted and all that good stuff. And I've got lots of filtration in there. But everybody's getting along really well. The angelfish have always tended to swarm together anyways. So I think they're really happy. And I'm really happy. I've been enjoying watching them. They're just beautiful. So I know, Amy, you said thank you, but thank you to you for allowing me to help continue on that way and letting us do what we did to get Nathan's tank set up over at your house. We appreciate you letting us be a part of that.
Yeah, it was really neat. Also visiting the tank that Nathan did his live streams from. Yeah, I used to watch those little blood parrots all day long, and they are so sweet. When I went and saw them in person, a lot of blood parrots have that triangle weird mouth. These guys have good mouth, and it was just, I don't know, all of his fish were amazing. His tanks were all beautiful. I wish he would have done more videos of his tanks.
Absolutely. I did a brief video, kind of showed his fish and let everybody know they had made it, but I also put in a couple of short clips at the end, just a short video anyways, of his tanks as they were set up. So if you go to the back end of that and look at it, you can see how he had his tank set up. And they were just amazingly gorgeous. We managed to get the one tank over to Amy's house and get it set up as close as we could to his original design. And we've got pictures for Ed, and Ed has all the plants so that he can get the other one set up. Kind of like that, I think, was his plan. I see Steve Fod Aquatics with the $1 super chats or stickers. He's probably pooping on the stream. Let me get down this way. Chad Krotz is asking what's going on in Atlanta. Well, what are y'all going down there for? It's basically a fish tuber fish store hop. Ed, Bob, and myself are going down there to meet Brad. Anybody else at this point?
Fish, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Fish, sir. Are we meeting
we were hoping that Dragon Lair and Thomas C would come, and I don't think that they can make it.
And that's a shame, but hopefully the next time, because Atlanta's not too far for us, so I'm sure we'll get back down that way again. Make sure I'm not missing anything highlighted, and I'm going to get down to these Steam Thought Aquatics dropping the dollar. I don't see the poop emoji. Just straight up dropping dollars on it. So I'm going to say that that's vanishing poop. That's what I'm going to do. Bob, Steam Thought Aquatics, thank you very much. There's another one. We got 1, 2, 3 back to back. Let me show that. I don't know why it's hiding that from Big Tank Hang. Oh, shit, a lot more than that. It just jumped on me. Oh my goodness. And I think another. Okay, Steam Thought Aquatics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tiffany White with the $1.50 pieces of birthday cake on the super sticker. Thank you very much, Tiffany, and also thank you for being a long-term supporter of the channel and a channel member. Steam Thought with another $1 super chat, followed by another super chat, another $1 super chat. Let's see. Another, oh my goodness, I've lost count. Oh my goodness, Bob, Steam Thought Aquatics, thank you very much. Let me see if I can count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Priscilla dropping a $1 poop emoji. Steam Thought with another $1. You are awesome. I appreciate it. I ran out of party poppers. I could go and do that, but I ran out of party poppers. I bought, I think, 18. Oh, no, that's an empty one. I think I had 18, and I popped a couple before, but thank you all. I really do appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. And I'm going to imagine that there's poop attached to all of those Steam Thought, so you're just slinging the crap back at me that I give to you. Thank you very much. And Priscilla with that $1 poop sticker, in case I didn't say that before.
This guy here impressed me so much when we were in Mississippi.
Don't let my secrets out.
Tank down. He could tear those tanks down so fast without destroying anything and saving all the fish. It was amazing. I had my job. I took this little fry bucket, and I'm doing bigger than what it really was. It was filled with about 25 or 30 convicts. Mm-hmm. And by the time I fished all those convicts out of that thing, he was already done with taking apart this 55 and had caught all the fish. It was amazing.
Well, thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. I kind of pride myself on being able to do stuff like that quickly and efficiently with all the livestock and plants being safe. So thank you.
Well, and he showed his colors when we were in Maryland. Him and Haley were like, they had to help the crew out because they were doing their auction and had all their fish in these tanks, and they were so slow. And then him and Haley just like, well, I didn't mean what's the thing, but they just like tore through it and did it all in time. And if they didn't have Haley and James there, that auction would have been another hour or two out of. It was crazy.
Yeah,
but he did it with more than just the fish. He did it with the plants, the rocks, and everything. And then Nathan had these rocks set up so he had water coming out from under the gravel. It was a really awesome tank that Nathan did, and then James really set it up cool or redid it. I was very impressed.
I think I've got like an 8-second clip of it. I got a very short clip of it so that I could look at that and set it back up just like it was, or as close as possible. But I did put that on the video. And I'm not meaning to promote that video. I didn't even monetize that video. But I want people to be able to see how awesome Nathan's tanks were, because he didn't film his tanks a whole lot, unfortunately. Zen Ginger with the $1 poop super sticker. Thank you very much, Zen, for crapping on the stream. I appreciate you. I haven't forgotten. We're going to talk about you some more here in a minute, you and Mr. Zen. Chad Cross with the $2 says, quit pooping on the stream. Thank you, Chad, very, very much. I appreciate you being here. I'm used to having crap slung at me. I did retail for years and years and years and years, so I can take all the crap you can dish out. Make sure I don't miss anything that's highlighted. Hello, Candy Overhauls is here. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you very much. Mr. Fish Sir throwing the $1.50 piece of birthday cake with a super sticker. Thank you, Brad. That's one thing that I always enjoy that I didn't actually end up getting this year. I didn't have a birthday cake, and that's always like my favorite part is eating the cake.
Well, if we go somewhere tomorrow, I'll buy all the cake for everybody.
I'll buy the cake. I just now it occurred to me. I'm like, wait, I didn't eat any birthday cake today, but it's been a heck of a week. Cake. Well, we'll say they bought it. I mean, I think they've more than covered adequate birthday cake. Ed and I love to fight over who gets to pay for stuff, as in we both try to. It's funny to watch. It really is.
It's still your birthday, so then I'll get your dinner. But we're good. We'll figure out someplace.
Big Tank Hank is in the Facebook stream alone representing. Hank, sorry, I appreciate that. I honestly forgot. We got into it, and the chat ran away from me. Normally, I'm pretty good, but you all are awesome. You see, it's not even letting me actually look at the comments or anything on it. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Did I get Mr. Fish Sir with the piece of birthday cake? I think I did, but if not, Brad, thank you very much. I look forward to meeting you tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you on the last trip, the Mississippi trip or Alabama trip. I look forward to meeting you. Amy saying you rocked Fisher and Fever. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate that. It was good to hang out with you, and it was kind of like a good closure since we didn't get to meet him to be able to help with that. So thank you very, very much. And I've got some other fish of his we'll be seeing in some other videos coming up. Big Tech Hank, thank you for representing on the Facebook side. If anybody else is hanging out over on Facebook and you haven't figured it out just yet, which I know Hank figured it out. He's been in both places. There's a party going on over on YouTube. Come over here and hang out with us. We've got, I don't even know how many people hanging out. 65 people now watching, and y'all have 59 thumbs up. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate that very, very much. Come over and hang out with us on YouTube if you've got a YouTube sign in. We're having some fun over here. There's a lot of party going on in the chat. You get caught up. I see some more stuff popping up. Y'all are awesome. I should have gotten more party poppers. Oh my goodness, I got way behind. Make sure. Sand Creek Aquatics, Amy says, all my fish are still living, Fisher and Fever. That is awesome. Ed, remind me afterwards to get with you so I could text her exactly everything that was in the tank with the air bubbles. Or if you want to text it to her, because she'd asked me and I couldn't remember all the fish in there, but I know you had helped her with that. Got quite a few super chats and stickers I'm going to grab real quick. And hey, Punchy Paints Pam, glad to see you. I want you to know that my coffee has been doctored to Pam's specifications, wink, wink, nod, nod, for my birthday. So I was thinking of you when I did that, Pam. It's good, though. A little strong, but it's good. And it's chocolate-flavored coffee. Miss Fever found it on Amazon, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. Dragon Lair, chuck in more birthday cake this way with a $1.50 super sticker. Thank you, Dragon Lair. I appreciate that, my friend. Manes, Tails, Fur, and Fins. Still love that name. Dropping the dollar poop on the chat. Look at this guy. Rack with the River Life YouTube channel says, we all hope you get some ... presents. Happy B-Day to you. Rack, thank you for the 3434, which that is how old I am. I'm 34 today. I know I don't look it. I look a lot older than that. But thank you very, very much, brother. You're awesome. I appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to getting together and doing some of that secret stuff that we talked about and collaborating on a few things. So, Rack, thank you. I appreciate that. Rose says, I'm broke. Y'all can pay for me. Yeah, we have fun fighting over who gets to pay. Shy Gal Miss Fever throwing another $2 in there says, you said no when I asked if you wanted one, jerk. I don't remember that. I think I probably said no, you didn't have to go out and get one because I've been trying not to run you around lately. You've been so busy with so many other things. We had a fridge go down earlier this week. I've got it working again. I had to go to my mom's and do some tree work, yard work, gutter cleaning, bleaching the siding on her house, that type of stuff. My littlest one, it's been a disaster, but it's been a good birthday. It has been a really good birthday, but it's been an interesting week. Tried to get a truck running that I'm selling and like 4 hours fooling with it, and I think it's the fuel pump, but it's been interesting. So my mind's been a little bit chaotic. Thank you, Miss Fever. Cichlets 23, good old C23 with $5 super chat says chocolate cake fund. Thank you very much for that, C23. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you. C23, I think, is, and there are quite a few of you that do it, but I can almost always rely on seeing a comment from Cichlets 23 anytime I post a video, and I appreciate that. Chad Krotz throwing another $2 out, says cheesecake with the exclamation points. I do like a good cheesecake. I really, really do. Let's see here. Mains, tails, fur, and fins with another $1.50. Throwing the piece of cake in there. Thank you very much. Y'all are awesome. I'm almost overwhelmed at this point. Y'all are just blowing my mind. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Again, yeah, it's my birthday, and I appreciate that. But you know, this is celebrating you all, because if you all hadn't helped me achieve that goal, I would still be working a job that I absolutely despised at the end. I used to love it years ago, but I'd be stuck at a job 6 and 7 days a week doing something that absolutely destroyed my soul and didn't get to spend time with the family. So you all have pushed me and motivated me and encouraged me to get away from that and live life while I've got it. So thank you all very much for that. Keep it all happy and upbeat here. Hold on, it jumped again. I'm not complaining. I love y'all. Make sure I'm not missing any questions on the way down. Carrie says she wants to go on a fish fan road trip. Would love to have you. I know at some point we're going to go down to Florida, but I think now is probably a bad time with the sickness going on and what it's. John Cox asking, is it Irish? Yeah. There may be red wax involved in the adult beverage coffee, John Cox. So we'll just leave it at that so YouTube doesn't get mad. If you're a person that partakes of those type of things, I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Lefty 3213 says flavored coffee is the devil's juice, only black regular coffee. I like a little bit of coffee in my cream and sugar. I'm sorry. But this is like I said, it's a chocolate coffee and it's really, really nice. Kaler's Aquatics, Bob, good to see you, brother. Says we meet Brad in less than 12 hours with the party popper. I don't have another party popper. I just keep, it's almost like some clown hair. I could do this and just make a clown beard. Oh, that looks good.
Maybe what we'll do is if we end up coming back home and eating dinner in Cleveland, there's a place that makes these cakes that are just crazy awesome. And that's about, like, there's a fork with it. These things are amazing. Let me see. I've got a photo on Instagram from a few years ago. It's called the City Cafe. They're throughout Chattanooga, and they are amazing. Priscilla would like me to take you there and get a cake.
Oh, very nice.
A slice of cake.
Right.
The cake actually costs like $80 a cake.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Let's see. Whoops. I'm trying to figure out how do I look at my old photos.
Sand Creek Aquatics 2 says, wow, you're a baby, James. That's what I keep hearing. And that's part of, I'm starting to feel younger now that I'm not stuck where I was. Because honestly, I haven't felt my age for a long time. But I'm starting to get back there. I don't feel quite as worn out every day when I get up in the morning. So thank you for that. HC Aqua, Jesse dropping the $1. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Those Super Dumbo Dragon Guppies that I've got have dropped some more fry. I hadn't got to tell you that, so I'm having fun. Oh, that looks delicious.
And they're monsters.
I hope he hasn't left already. He probably has. I'm going to have to send him a message tomorrow. Guppy Guru Peter, if you're still listening, thank you very much for yet another $20 super chat. Says, got to go, James, but hope you have the happiest of birthdays. Party popper in the way. See you on the next one. Peter, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. And again, congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscribers on your channel, dude. You're rocking it over there, and I'm absolutely loving it. Sure, I'm not missing anything else. I don't see any more highlighted comments on the way down. John Larson says, I'm a year closer to Social Security. Yes, and that's one of the good things is that even though I'm not currently working and hope to be able to do things outside of the norm, if you will, of the standard 9 to 5. I worked 2 full-time jobs for a lot of years, like at the same time. I've paid so much in that the last time they sent me out something saying, this is your expected retirement, it was like, wow, it's like I've already worked till I'm 55. So thank goodness for that, right? HC Aqua with the $1.50 piece of birthday cake. I think we've made a full cake at this point, Ed, don't you?
Probably. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
we might be able to afford the $80 one.
No kidding. Thank you very much for that, Jesse. I really do appreciate you. Let's see. What the heck, Sir Pronal? Oh, Pronny is in here. So James is 25. Apparently somebody else had said that first. Sir Pronalot, when you get a chance, if you'll please message me on Facebook or Instagram, I need to talk to you. I've got your prize from River Life, and then I want to get something for you since you weren't qualified for a lot of the other stuff since you're in Australia. But I wanted to talk to you first to find out what would be the best way to do something special for you in regard to the Project Posilia contest that you won. So if you'll get with me, I would love to do that. There's Jesse's birthday cake.
And Sir Pronalot today let Lefty take over his show today. That was really cool of him.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yes, Lefty did his first solo show. Well, I don't know. First show, maybe.
We need to get Lefty on here at some point. Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics throwing a $2 super chat out says, thank you guys for all you do. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are here for you all and because of you all. Otherwise, it would just be Ed and I talking to ourselves. So please, yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. That's one of the great things about going on road trips with you is that, we have good conversations. It's almost like a 7-hour live stream or 5, however long the trip is. We just sit there and talk the whole time and have a good time. And we're both foodies. So that makes it really awesome because it's like, hey, I want to do this, but it's like 15 minutes out of the way. Do you care? And I'm like, I don't care, dude. Good food. Let's hit it, Yeah,
it's fun to try something different. I love that.
Absolutely. I saw Lefty throwing out the merch link. Thank you for that. Aquarium Cop with the $1.50 piece of birthday cake again. I think that definitely puts us. I should have bought more poppers. I didn't even think about it in terms of a birthday stream. I was just like, these will be cool for the standard stream. Thank you very much for that, Cop. Dragonlair says, I'll have to make you a black walnut cake with caramel icing, James. Old Southern recipe. That sounds good. That sounds really, really, really good. I don't know why that was deleted. Was just saying hello. Sand Creek Aquatics 2. Amy says, happy B-Day with a piece of cake and a $3 super chat. Amy, thank you very much. And again, thank you for becoming a member. I think somebody posted the Facebook link. I saw that highlighted. I don't know what I'm missing here.
I bet you the Anthony thing was just an accident.
I think so. Yeah, it was an accident. Okay, I just want to make sure nothing had broken out. Drunken tussle in the birthday chat. No, I'm just kidding. Melvin, rebuilding our brand. Hey, good to see you, my friend. John Cox is a foodie with food allergies here, but yes, travel 20 miles out of the way for good food. Absolutely. And that's why as soon as I saw that 5-pound burrito, that being a specialty menu item, I was like, I've got to try this. I felt kind of bad because originally I was going to pay, and then it's like, no, I'm paying. And I'm like, I still really want this $18 burrito. So
you convinced me to buy it.
Yeah. There wasn't no convincing involved.
Yeah. It was awesome. I love it.
Rena says, Fisherman Fever and Ed, you still got to come to my place for pizza buffet and Mountain Dew. Hey, I'll take a pizza buffet anytime. I miss going to the pizza buffets around here. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
I am at the bottom. Aquarium Cop, I would love to do that. That was one of the things that I don't talk about that subject on here a whole lot, but I had to move a very, very large, very, very heavy safe out of this corner when I ripped the closet out, and that's part of what gave me room for a filming area. So yeah, I think there are several of us that might go do that at not at Aquaticon, but when they come into town for Aquaticon at the beginning of October. So that'll be some side fun we can have. Hey, Scully Fish, thank you very much. Glad to see you. Amy asking if it was really $18. I think it was like 16. I think
it was $18.99.
Might have been.
I think it was like just under $20. But it was worth every cent. Every cent.
It was. It really, really was. It was really, really good.
Yesterday, I bought a giant chimichanga just because I was desiring that thing so much. And I was at the place where I got the big cake. That place serves giant portions of everything. And so they gave me a chimichanga that was like that big, but then they give me beans and rice that are just monstrous. Oh, I love that place. And they make everything. They make Greek, Italian, Mexican. They might have Chinese on the menu. They have breakfast. They have everything. It is just an amazing menu. City Cafe. You guys got to go if you're ever in Chattanooga.
Absolutely. We'll have to try that out at some point. One of the things I do want to mention also, and this is one of the cool things I got for my birthday too. I don't know if anybody saw or not, but it's actually a light up fish light.
That's very neat.
Let me see if I can get it. The cord is not any longer, so I can't bring it this way. I'm trying to find a color that really shows up because it's got lots of lines and details in it. But my youngest one got one of these for his birthday, but it was a dinosaur. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. I wish I had a fish one. And I ended up getting one for my birthday. Very cool. And then
very awesome.
Check this out. Got the fish on there. Let me get the beard out of the way. It says, sorry, I can't. My fish need me. I think that's very, very fitting.
It is. Oh, they got a swordtail on there too. That's nice.
Yep. They got a swordtail, an angel, and a guppy. Their side. Guppy.
Well, I hate to change the subject.
Go ahead. We're caught up. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Last week I got the Nocturnal River from Rack. He sent this to me.
Do this.
And then James bought this for me because it was my birthday last week. And I also got these two little guys, and I've made them into magnets.
Oh, that's awesome.
I absolutely love these things. But in the week before, or last week's stream, actually we weren't able to get on last week, and we thought it was James's phone messed up, but Rack didn't have his stream. But this is the first piece that my mother actually bid on. Because we were all with the whole family was together, and we were just like burning time because the baby was asleep, my great nephew. And so there were 8 people in my family watching, and my mom saw this and said she wanted it. So that was what my mom got. Of course, just about all these my mom just loves. This one is called the Red Sea. It's probably supposed to be like this, since I don't know, Red Sea. But pretty. I love colors. That's one of my things. And then this one I absolutely love. This is called Fun. Oh, I guess I could have just... Yeah, the red was on the bottom because that's where Rack's name is. But I love this one. This one goes super well with the one that I got 2 weeks ago that James got me for my birthday. I think these two go super well together. Absolutely love those. And then he had this never shown before. It's a smaller one. But I absolutely love it too. So tomorrow, I'm going to do my best to have James do the GPS on one of his telephones because he carries 2 phones.
Always.
And I can watch the Rack auction and see if I can win anything tomorrow. And hopefully Lefty will be there. And they say that Zen Ginger likes to be there, and Ginger Graves. So we'll see if I I've scared them off or if they're going to actually show up. But you can go back to the main screen, James. Nobody wants to get close to me.
You lost me. I am gone, sir. I am gone.
Check out the Fish Room Fever mug co-hosting with Chattanooga Ed.
There's my favorite side.
Mine too. I'm just teasing. But now I messed up when I ordered these because you can only get them in black. Or I thought you could only get them in black, but you can actually get these colors, like several different colors. So next time I do it, I'm going to do a set of like 4 or 5 and do a whole lot of different colors. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Absolutely. Oh, so a long story short, a lot of people have been mentioning Teespring and shipping issues and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring this up. Ordered a total of 9 mugs between us. One of them did come in broken. So I messaged Teespring and they already shipped out my replacement within less than 2 weeks, week and a half. They got it resolved and just went ahead and shipped another one out. So I've not had quite as bad of luck with Teespring being slow as a lot of people have had. Some people said it's taking months and months to get orders.
Oh, wow.
But I've had pretty good luck so far with the things I've ordered lately.
Yeah, ours took like 2 weeks for these mugs. And I'm going to send one of these out to Jesse. So I need to get Jesse's address so I can mail him one. He was the overall winner for the whole giant thing, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the coffee's kicking in.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody has that address because, we're sending him stuff from all over the place. Yep.
All right.
One of the nice things about not having to or having you be the main guy is I didn't have to prepare anything for tonight.
Absolutely. I'll be right back on camera here in just a second. One of the things that there were several things that came back with Ed and myself. One of the things that Nathan had that ended up coming back with me is it's like a 23-gallon bow front tank. So I'm going to set that up as a saltwater tank, probably with a pair of clownfish, and of course some live rock and some corals. Do it, with some palithoas or zoanthids, probably zoanthids. So that'll be something coming in the near future. And I don't know who's got how many stickers, but I'd like to get at least one more sticker. Amy was kind enough to send me 2. I put one on my computer. I'd like to put one on the tank that's behind me that now has his angelfish, and I'd like to stick one on the bow front. But then the rest of his fish are going in another tank, and I'd almost like to put a sticker on there if there are a bunch of stickers. If they're super limited, I'm not asking for more. I just kind of want to mark them in honor of him.
I've got Susan stickers.
It's upside down. I know she's a little crazy, but no, I love Susan. She was a blast to hang out with.
She was super fun. I've got Bob stickers. I've got some Jesse stickers. And a Priscilla sticker even in there.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I only have one. Darn it, I had 2 more of hers, but unfortunately I got like a bajillion of my own in here. Lots of these.
I like those. I've still got some of those. I actually have, where you gave me a stack of them, I've got a small stack underneath mine in the little tin I carry my stickers in when we go out places. So that way, if you ever like, darn it, I don't have a sticker, I could just get to the bottom of the pile and pull one of yours out because we're generally headed off places together.
Well, I've got 3 of yours in my wallet also. And Priscilla wants to know, is she supposed to make a drawing for Jesse? And yes, she is. Jesse, you need to tell Priscilla what your favorite fish is, and she will draw it.
Kenny at Danny Gun Aquatics, brother, have a great night. Always a pleasure to see you. Been enjoying your live streams a lot lately, which I always have, but it's always fun hanging out. So thank you very much. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for the super chats and for just being a cool guy and being a member and a supporter and just being part of the Fish fam. Love having you around.
Hey, Priscilla, are we allowed to promote what you're doing yet, or when are we supposed to wait till Saturday?
I think we're supposed to wait. Yeah, we'll wait before we say anything.
Okay, well, let's promote the new project we're going to be doing for the next coming month. What's it called?
I don't know if we've officially, I don't know if they're calling it Project Anabantoid or Anabantoid August or.
Lefty, is it Anabantoid August? Well, nevertheless, we're going to come up with a great name for it. It's going to be a celebration of your betta, is it Grammies, and your paradise fish. And we're going to do a full month. It's just going to be just like Project Basilia, where we did guppies. This one, we're going to do the same 5 categories. We're going to do the best photo, the best video, the best form of art. Then Rack always has one sponsor that he gets to vote on alone, and that's what inspires him to do a painting the most. And last time he loved the pastels in one of the guppies that was submitted in one of the photos. So that's what won that one. And then the last is the overall. And so you never know what, there was only a few art ones submitted. So, yeah. I mean, really, if there were 2 more people that did art, you'd have had a 50-50 chance. Right.
Real quick, Jessica Taylor's headed out. Says, got to head to bed. Thanks for the stream. Happy birthday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Jessica, thank you for being here. Have a good night. Get you some rest. And we had a couple of people asking about Fish Room Fever and Chattanooga Ed stickers. If you will send me a message on Facebook Messenger, Fish Room Fever, or you can email me, fishroomfever@gmail.com, whichever one's easier for you. Shoot me your address, and I will mail you out some stickers.
Yep.
Normally, I would say just do the the River Life sticker jam.
Things out of yours.
Yeah, if you're specifically asking for one of mine, and you email him now and get this, or you send him a self-addressed stamped envelope because he's got so many stickers, it cost him a fortune to try and mail out stickers all the time. But you wouldn't have any of mine in there. But still, that's a good way to get the rest of the Fish Fam stickers if you send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the River Life P.O. Box.
Now, GRB, we talked about snakeheads. They are part of the anabantoids, but the anabantoid group that we're doing is a smaller, I don't know, what are they called? Phylums? A smaller group. And so not all the lung breathers are going to be in there. It's just kind of the tropical ones. And if they turn out to be in there, well, it's still just going to be bettas, grammies, and paradise fish.
And I have realized that I have got 10 bettas. I didn't even realize it, but I counted the other night, and I'm like, I've got 10 bettas, not including Lefty's betta. Lefty asked me to pick up a betta and ship it off to him on the fish store visit on Monday because they've built an awesome betta wall there. So I've got that one. It's actually been hanging out in a 110-gallon tank by itself. So I've been giving Lefty a hard time about how this poor betta is going to get downsized when I have to ship it out of this 110-gallon aquarium. But I'm actually going to be building my own betta wall, if you will, or betta rack system. And I think that somebody.
So am I.
Yeah.
We're going to do a betta wall off.
A betta wall build off.
Yeah. And we'll let you guys vote. And whoever loses has to give their betta wall to the other guy because he's the betta guy.
I like it.
No, but it will be fun for us. It's a challenge for both of us to try to come up with a system. I want to have a sump type system in mind. Big Tank Hank is actually who inspired me. I was like, man, Big Tank Hank's got some cool stuff going on over there. I want to be like Big Tank Hank. And so that's what kind of had me going. And man, bettas are just beautiful.
All right. Pegasus Arena, I've got your address. I'll get you some stickers mailed off probably Saturday. Might be Monday. But But as soon as I get to the post office, I will mail those off to you and anybody else's address that I have before then. Make sure, okay, I've not missed anything else on there. But yeah, I think that's going to be fun. And I also want to do a sump setup on there. One of the things that I've decided to do, and I told Ed about this when we were in Mississippi, is you know how people, since Ed and I are doing a decent bit of traveling, or at least plan to, if the sickness lets us, how people collect like shot glasses or keychains when they go on trips. I'm going to start getting a betta when I go out on the trip. So I've got a betta from Nathan's local fish store that he went to, and then from another store we stopped at. If I see one that I like tomorrow, I'll pick one up tomorrow from the Atlanta trip, which is easy to find a betta I like. I love just about all of them. So that's kind of going to be, that was part of what inspired me to build this massive betta wall. I don't know exactly how many, I don't want to say cubicles, because they're not going to be like little bitty storage size boxes. It's going to be decent living environment for each of the fish, but it's going to be a pretty big system. So that's going to be something new. And then I can label and be like, this is the betta that was from, Nathan's store, Mississippi. This is the Alabama betta. This is the betta from when we went to Aquashella, that type of stuff.
Oh man, you're going to get Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, maybe tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You might just do the whole South.
Yeah.
Wow. Louisiana's the only guy we're going to skip.
All right. See what I've missed in here. There's my email. Thank yous in for posting that. Big Tank Hank says, Ed and Fish Room Fever guppies have apologized to me. I might forgive them and let them back in the fish room. Well, as long as they have learned their lesson.
If you don't want them back in the fish room, I can send you my address. I'll always have a place for the guppies. I love guppies.
And there, Lefty has posted the link for that aquatic marine fish tour last week. Or actually, it was, Monday. Thank you very much for doing that, Lefty. They actually got in another shipment of bettas while I was there a couple days ago. They've gotten some more awesome stuff in. They're getting that betta wall filled up. Ivan Sherino, hello and welcome. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you being here. All right, I made it to the bottom. So,
Dragonlair says, have I seen Aquaball's betta wall? And I have, and it's awesome too. So, I have. He's done a good job. Whoops.
What? Main's Tails, Fur, and Fin says, if you pass through Louisiana, I will give you a Dumbo butterfly of your choice from babies. Let me know. That sounds like a good reason to visit Louisiana.
Yeah, it does. And I bet you there's some pretty good eating there, too.
Yeah. And that's so funny is Ed and I, like, the fish stuff is awesome, but our trips are so much more than just that. I mean, we get into like talking about the hotel rooms and accommodations. The hotel breakfast is a huge thing for us, and it sucks lately because they're giving out these bagged breakfasts, so we don't actually get to do the breakfast buffet type thing that we looked for.
Yep, and the place that we booked was they accidentally booked our room, so they set us up at the Hilton, or was one of the Hilton brand places, and they gave us our breakfast bag. My apple was completely bruised everywhere. It was like brown all the way around. So disappointing. I don't like bag lunch. Or
I didn't even touch mine. I got the water out. Aquamate is here. Thank you for joining us, my friend, saying happy birthday. Good to see you. There it is. Pegasus Arena said, let me get Lefty's real quick. Lefty's got a highlighted one. Says, hey, whenever y'all want me, I'm there. Can't promise a face cam. It might just be a cam on a fish tank, Fish Room Fever. Gotten over the stream jitters from all the streams this week. That is awesome, and I am glad to hear it, Lefty. That is the first part of getting into streaming. Is just kind of getting past those jitters. Eventually, I'm going to segue into some stuff about streaming and setups and things, but I want to grab this real quick. Pegasus Arena says, Fish Room Fever and Ed, I got to go to bed. Talk to you guys later on Messenger. Have a fun and safe birthday, James. Ed, get him that cake. Rena, thank you. Good night. I hope you have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Always a pleasure.
Sweet dreams.
Dragonlair says, look at my... Oh, there's Dragonlair. Dragonlair says, dang, if I was coming tomorrow, I could bring you one of my last year's males I raised, James.
Oh, wow.
It's going to make me even more sad I don't get to see you tomorrow. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Dragon Lair, thank you very much for that. So real quick, before we get too far away, I do want to say a huge thank you to the Zens, Mr. and Mrs. Zen, the Zen Ginger and Mr. Zen, which ignore this. I'm having to rig something up here because I lost my counterweight and I need this functional for tomorrow. But among the things that I got, it's not going to focus on that. They actually bought me a Rode microphone for my birthday. So we're going to have even better quality audio on the, well, not just the videos, but also the mobile live streams. So a huge thank you for that. Another thing that they also did was they sent me a pair of LED panel studio lights that I'm currently using, so I can't show you, but it's just one of them off. The other one's still on. Still working on placement. But these things are awesome, and they're going to be great not just for live streams, but also for filming videos. And then they sent me the attachment, the ring, to go here, and they told me, they said, if you don't need it, you can return it. So that's going to work perfectly because I lost my counterweight. That's actually what this is. I'm attaching this metal thing here because I think my counterweight fell off when I was touring Aquatic Marine this past time. So it doesn't want to balance right. So they're actually also buying me a counterweight to replace the one I lost. So thank you very, very much. Y'all are awesome. You really didn't have to do that. But I appreciate it more than you know. So thank you to the Zens. Both of them just awesome supporters. And y'all mean the world to me. So thank you. And yeah, like Sir Parnell said, thanks, Zens, because it's going to help improve, you know, the quality of the videos and the streams, and as much as it can improve the quality without having somebody besides me do it, right? Lefty3213A dropping the $2 super chat says the Zens are freaking awesome. Yes, they are. They are definitely freaking awesome. That was very, very cool. I opened that package up earlier along with my other birthday gifts, and that was super cool. I have been looking at that Rode Micro for a long time, so that was very cool. And of course, these lights, these lights are great, and they've got different color shaded panels that came with them. And like I said, not just for the streams, but it's going to help really with when I'm recording. I don't have to deal with the stupid old cheap lights that I had before. They work, but these are going to be so much nicer. So thank you very much to them. And Lefty, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, my friend. All right, cool. I am down to the bottom. Well, Ed, I know you had mentioned a couple other things that you had, and I've been doing a lot of talking as usual.
I don't know.
Did I make you forget?
I don't remember.
Well, while you're thinking, this right here, it's one of the store-sized boxes of the lint truffle, or the lint truffles.
That is super cool.
It's all mine. I love it. I'd toss y'all each a piece if I could get it to go through the camera. I've actually got them in my little fancy candy dish here on the desk. I'm sure the kids will raid that soon enough.
Yeah, I like how it has all the popper over it, though. Yeah,
it's just, the stuff is everywhere. I'd say I'm going to have fun cleaning it up, but honestly, I'll just task the kids with it. Gotta love them. That's what kids are for, right?
Yep. Hey, see, I can't do that because my cats would eat it. One of my cats, my boy cat.
That is true.
He'll eat anything that looks like that. Don't know why.
Yeah, so I did some water changes. I did water top-offs on just about everything today. The 110-gallon, I did move Lefty's bed out of there. Moved it over into another tank that I haven't shown you all yet. I've got a video recorded. I'm waiting on some stock. Aquarium Cop has shared your video. Thank you, Aquarium Cop. I appreciate that. I just got a YouTube notification. Thank you, sir. But getting the 110-gallon cleaned out, that way I can, Gina French, I've now got your address, so I'll get those mailed out to you, the stickers. But we're going to be moving over that Tessellata eel into the 110-gallon tank. So be on the lookout for that. You'll probably get a members-only video of the actual moving part. And then I'll do full channel overview video of the whole tank and setup and all that. So that'll be fun. That's part of what I worked on today. Paddington Room. Hey, good to see you.
Yep.
Thank you for the happy birthday.
Love the Griffs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mr. Griffin Fish Room.
I can't wait till one of these days we're going to have to go and visit the Griffs or the Griffins. I call them Griff because it's easier to type, but I really should call them Griffin. But yeah, we'll have to visit the Griffins.
Yeah, they're not that far away from us.
No.
Yeah.
And they just got to find some fancy well, not fancy, but some place that has some big food for us to take them to or something.
So one of the things I did this week, which I could talk a little bit about, is I guess you could say a meeting of the minds for the Aquaticon event. I have been working on a booth layout for that, and have come up with some really cool, almost like fair style games and things and some stuff like that for the event. So that's going to be really fun. I've got those worked in. We've kind of got a general layout of how it's going to be set up. So I'm getting super excited. Like I went and I had the meeting the other day, hashed through some things with the secret person behind it all, who's not yet been revealed. I think they're probably ready for that here fairly soon. But it's coming along nicely. Got some really awesome stuff planned. A lot of awesome people are going to be there. So I just wanted to bring that up because it has not been forgotten or halted or anything like that. Judah French with the $10 super chat. Sorry, I don't have any more poppers. Says happy birthday and congrats on subscribers. Gina, thank you very much. You, of course, are one of those people that made that possible. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat. And of course, you're also a member too. So thank you for that. You all, again, have made it possible for me to transition over and also get the mindset to be able to transition over from doing something that was just killing my soul to being able to spend time with my family, do things I enjoy, go on these road trips with Ed, things like that. You all really inspired me and showed me that there was good left in humanity, I guess. When you've done retail management for so many years, you see so many just nasty, horrible people. And it kind of chips away at, your thoughts on the status quo of humanity, if you will. Because people can be horrible. And unfortunately, you see more of that than you do the good. So thank you all. I mean, that's really this, it's my birthday, but really this was about you all getting to that milestone. It's not even me getting to the milestone. It's you all getting to the milestone. Because without y'all, I couldn't have gotten here. I mean, I guess Ed probably could have made 1,000 fake accounts and signed up for me, but, we don't want to do that. He only made 999, right?
I had a hard time making the two that I've got.
Right.
I'm the least tech savvy guy to ask to do that. I only have two because I can't figure out how to do the single one.
Right. Hey, that's okay though, because that's just one more thing. One more way I can contribute to you is being the tech guy for you. So Priscilla MK says retail takes the cake even at a fish store. LOL. Yes. And there's still good left out in the world, but you don't see nearly as much of it working in retail, sadly. So thank you all for helping me find that inner spark, if you will.
When we do go to Florida, that's going to be quite a bit of fun, though.
Yes.
We plan on that. Our goal is to reach Father Fish in Venice and go to his shop and meet him. But we've got a bunch of other stuff that we're going to shoot film of and have fun on the way. So.
GRB Aquatic says, I want to speak to the manager. Arg. Yeah, I always had fun with that, though, because I was the manager. So I said, just a moment. I didn't always do it, but every time it was just a moment. And then I'd walk in and, how can I help you? Just depending on how horrible they were being. If they were being really nasty, then they got the sass. I was always polite. until like my last week. And then I wasn't polite because I had already worked 4 weeks of a 5-week notice and stayed to help them with an inventory. My last day was actually doing an inventory for the company, just because I didn't have it in me to tell them to bugger off, because morally it didn't feel right to do that to them. But yeah, that's exactly. Y'all understand.
Sometime we'll have to do a video of just stories, because I've shot over 200. I'm probably coming on to 250 weddings in my life. I used to own a photo studio, and I would say that 3 stick out that were bad, and 1 ended up being wonderful. But I still had 2 girls that were crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy.
And that's another aspect. And I kind of get that. I never did weddings, but that's totally separate because you're kind of on their terms almost. You're in their private life, if you will. I did appliance delivery. I ran an appliance delivery company for about 5 years. And you were in people's houses. So if you think people are nasty in public and grocery stores, imagine going into people's really expensive houses with thousands of dollars worth of brand new stainless steel appliances, how nasty they are to you or can be in there. You met some nice people, but generally speaking, that's when they really would shine, if you will, because there was nobody else around. You're in their house and they just gave you pure hell. You know, you were, the help, if that, in their eyes. So, yeah.
Well, my 2 were girls just fishing for a discount. They loved everything. I'll just go with one of them. She was scaled back. She was doing everything. She had to do it quick because they had an emergency wedding. And so I said, okay. And I did it. And I shouldn't have, but I felt sorry for her. I had tickets to the Brickyard for that weekend, and I gave the tickets up to try to make this girl have a good wedding. And she tried to get all of her money back because I took photos of her cake in front of the coat rack. And in my contract, it specifically says I don't move cakes, because as soon as a wedding photographer moves a cake and it falls, you're buying a new cake.
Yeah.
So I said, that's on whoever set the cake up. Don't come to me. But it was, I went to all the trouble to try to help her out, and she was trying to get a refund because of a cake being in front of nobody ever, out of all the weddings I've ever shot, they like one little 4x5 in their wedding album of the cake, but nobody buys 8x10s of a cake, and gives them out to people at Christmas or anything. So that was ludicrous, and I didn't give her her money back. Yep. And then I had another one. And this one, she was like the craziest of all. She said that she wanted to have this stained glass window she was married in this giant church. And this stained glass window was way, you can't see my hands, but way up. And she wanted that behind her during the wedding. And I was like, there's no way I can tear this stained glass window out and put it behind the preacher. And she kept saying, well, I've seen other weddings at this church she said in her contract she wanted the wedding or the stained glass window. So I got like way in the back, and the people are all like this big with this little quarter above them. That's the only way it worked. And I actually even did digital and took it out of this top, and this before digital cameras. So this was all scanning negatives into a computer and doing all the work through the original Photoshop 2.
I worked in a photo lab.
Yeah, well, so I did that, and I made her like 400 wallets just to be nice. And I said, you can give them to all your thank you cards and put them in the cards.
Oh, that was nice.
There's nothing else I can do. And she was so upset. She bawled and everything. I was like, there's nothing. And I said, I'll give you your money back. You give me back the proofs, and we're done. And then all of a sudden she snapped, and she was nice. She was happy about everything. And she actually got me 5 other weddings. She because you'd always ask people, so where'd you hear about me? And they'd say it was from Kim. And I was like, what? She got me to 5 of her friends, and I shot all their weddings. So
that's crazy.
Crazy.
So let me find it again. There it is. Science Gal Aquatics. Carrie was asking, when are we going to Florida? We don't have it planned out yet. We don't have a date. A lot of it is kind of rolling dates depending upon the sickness and what states are doing what and things like that. So we're kind of having to play it by ear on a lot of that stuff. So no set date yet. And a lot of people are mentioning like retail. Dragon Lair said we're still recovering from 4 days of retail. I think it was Gina French. Yes, said being a cleaner is rough too. Most people at the places I clean at look down on you. Sorry, I got my party popper covering my chat there. Let's see. Where was it? It jumped on me. I will get caught right back up. Somebody was asking when the Tennessee meetup was. There 44 Magas says, when is the meetup in Tennessee? I don't know when we've got a meetup scheduled.
Yeah, we had to cancel our last 2 meetups that we had tentatively that we didn't announce. Well, we kind of announced the Deep South Guppy show because we were planning on being there August 1st, but that got canceled. Mm-hmm. And so we've been canceling basically all of our ideas, and I don't think we're even making any ideas until this whole thing goes away.
However, we do have Aquaticon in Knoxville, Tennessee, the 3rd and 4th of October. Make sure I haven't had too much coffee 3rd and 4th of October. That's going to be a blast. Lots of cool stuff planned. It's going to be fun. Lefty mentioning when they're behind the phone. Yeah, people get hateful. I was a bill collector for a while over the phone, so I understand that. Like the first day I went home, I think I was almost, if I wasn't in tears, I was almost in tears. I learned a lot of things about myself and my mother that I never knew before then, being a bill collector. Just be like, you get what I'm saying? They'd be like, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, do you want to pay your bill? No, okay. I'm going to go get cussed out by somebody else. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle that job. I'm too nice. But, I mean, almost everybody was always happy with every wedding I ever did. It was just, I can tell lots of stories about lots of crazy things that happened.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that one night.
I've had groomsmen almost naked by the time we got to the rehearsal dinner. Just, so many different things.
And somebody had asked for my email address, so I threw that out there. Aquarium Cop says, Fisher Fever, if you ever delete a video, make sure you don't click the delete all button. I did it. 50 vids gone 3 years ago. Meh. That is horrible, and I appreciate that advice. I'm going to learn from that and Pam, and no touchy buttons. No touchy buttons.
Or Pam.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, lots of hairdressers and things. D from down the wormhole is here saying happy birthday, D. Good to see you. I appreciate you swinging by. Always a pleasure.
D is so cool.
I think I caught all of the highlighted stuff. Looks like it. Let me scan through here, see if I missed anything else. Silver nitrate.
I got to hang out with D on one of Chris's streams.
And thank you, Miss Fever, for posting that. Aquaticon is the 3rd and 4th of October. Again, it's going to be fun. We're going to have games for the kiddos and all sorts of wonderful stuff. It's going to have like a fishy fall festival vibe, if you will. And, of course, lots of awesome fish and awesome things of that nature and vendors and all that good stuff. Ro, if you're still listening, I know you want a table. I can't give out pricing information, but let's just say this: the ticket prices for a 2-day event are ridiculously low compared to like an Aqua Shell or anything like that, or anything that you would really go to. I mean, yeah.
Well, probably what'll happen though in a couple of years when it's bigger and have to rent like the hall, the price is way up.
Probably, because I mean, and that just factors in if you've got to go and spend, we'll just say $4,000 to rent it like the Knoxville Expo Center, so that you can, pack all those people.
It might be 10,000.
Yeah, I mean,
Knoxville's got some neat places to have shows because they had not the World's Fair, or was it the World's Expo? Same thing, I guess. World's Fair a few years ago. So they've got some big hauls.
Yeah,
eventually.
Absolutely. Mr. Fish Sir Brad says, I got to go, guys. Good night, everyone. We have been going for an hour and a half. We've got 30 minutes left, and then I'll be headed to bed as well so that I can get up early in the morning and head down to Ed so that we can go meet Bob, so that we can go to Atlanta, so that we can meet you, sir. So, Brad, I will see you tomorrow. Tiffany White asking, FRF, when will there be a website for the event? It is in the making.
Oh,
my silent partner is very, very business smart and cautious. So it's one of those, until everything is like 100% bulletproof, they don't want to jump the gun on anything. And I appreciate that because, again, as a lot of people will say, and, Rat can tell you, I'm like throwing gasoline at a fire. You light that fire, and then I just come dump gasoline on it and kind of go, there you go. So he's kind of the yin to my yang, They're kind of pulling me back on, hey, let's perfect this before we do anything, before we put anything out there. So coming soon. There's progress being made. John Cox asking if there's going to be a fish auction to raise money at Aquaticon. I think we will be able to do that. We sadly will not be able to do any raffles because in the state of Tennessee, it's considered gambling unless the raffle is being held by a 501c3 or 19 that has gotten permission from the state prior to the event.
So what does that mean? Those are mafia guys?
Nonprofits.
Oh.
Most nonprofits are 501c3s, I think. But yeah. So, and exactly says, yep, got to do it right. Exactly. Especially, with it being, I hate to use the word legitimate because that makes other things sound illegitimate, but, things like big name brands in the industry and stuff like that, you don't want it to backfire because of some stupid legal issue that you overlooked. Just like having a raffle, you go, hey, yeah, we're going to have a raffle. And you've got all these important businesses that show up and all these YouTubers, and it's all being live streamed and put out on YouTube, and then come to find out, oh, you broke the law with this raffle, stuff like that. You just got to double check.
Well, Aquashella has to do that in Dallas because Texas says the same thing.
Yeah.
And their raffle all has to go to Project Piaba or the reef building thing.
Exactly. So we're trying to do as much awesome stuff as we can legally, have to stay within the boundaries of the law and make sure all that's taken care of. Otter Creek Aquatics. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I appreciate you swinging by. Where is somebody? Dragonlair. There he is. Dragonlair is headed out. Says, I'm exhausted, James and Ed. It was hell at work today, so I'm going to hit the sack. Happy birthday again, James. Dragonlair, again, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I don't get to meet you tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll be back down there in the not too distant future, so hopefully it'll work out that time around.
For sure. Patrick's super cool. We got to meet him.
Make sure I haven't missed anything else. Lefty3213A says, I used to go to a small con here that was Friday through Sunday, max of 1,500 people, and tickets were $50 at Fisherman Fever. Yeah, so that, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, for what it's going to be and the value that you're, because, that's one thing I always look at, its value. It's going to be well worth the very minimal price of the tickets. But you don't want to do something that bankrupts you. And hey, it's a great time, but we lost a whole bunch of money and we'll never be able to do it again. You at least want to try and cover expenses with any type of business thing like that. There's also going to be a huge fish sale deal thing involved, and that's all I'll say about that. Where was it? Priscilla says, if there is money, licenses, and marketing involved, you have to do it right. Yep, 100%. Got to make sure you stay on the right side of the law. Ivan Sherino says, good night, fish lover. I have to go to my... my battery is very, very low. Ivan, thank you for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. Hopefully we didn't drain your battery too bad, and hopefully we see you on the next go round.
For sure.
But yes, like Chevy Fish said, stay safe, Ivan. Priscilla telling Miss Fever to sign her up for a booth. Absolutely. The way that I currently have the layout, and I think I've had a little too much coffee. I don't want to reveal anything because I'm about to start blurting stuff out. But the way I've got the layout currently designed, there will be plenty of booth space, but not so much that you will end up with empty tables, So I think we've got a really good mix of, like there's, of course, it'll be fish tuber, booth for that. Probably 2 booths or 2 tables for fish tubers at this point. So many are coming. And then there's going to be a section just for like kids games and awesome activities for the kids and stuff like that. Because again, we want it to be a family, friendly atmosphere, bring the community together because that's what it's about, is the community. So good stuff like that. Somebody's mentioning, Lefty's talking about getting a shock collar to stop me if I slip up. Lefty asking about doing it as a trust so we don't get sued personally. There is
you guys have lawyers on it.
Yeah, there's a legal team involved. That's as far as I'll go into it. That's part of why we haven't just come out and said, hey, here's what's going on. Here's where it is. Here's who's involved, all that type of stuff. There's a lot of crossing T's and dotting I's from every aspect before anything gets released.
Will one of the food trucks be a taco truck?
I don't know just yet.
Fingers crossed for taco.
Right. And see, that's another thing people don't take into consideration is if you have a food truck, there are all sorts of legal issues with that in terms of making sure they've got proper city permits and all that stuff with the city and the state. And, who's responsible if somebody gets sick from a taco? Do you look at umbrella insurance to cover the area? That's there's a lot of stuff like that you have to look into when you get into planning a legitimate, decent size event versus just a fish tuber meetup where we go, hey, we're all going to go meet up and look at a bunch of fish stores, or we're going to, do this, or, have a small gathering. So you'd be amazed at what you have to get into.
Priscilla said that I'm going to work for her and I will sell the crap out of her stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm a good salesman.
He is. Especially if you've got like food, like big burritos or stuff like that.
Well, she's offering me cake.
Ooh.
Hey, I never lost a sale at my photo studio. Every person that ever came in, I told them, I gave them my prices, showed them what I did. I told them where they could go cheaper, where they could go more expensive. And I told them, don't sign now. Just go and check the other people out.
Absolutely.
I got them all. So.
Well, that's awesome, though. People appreciate that honesty,
Yeah. Well, it really works when you are honest and you have good quality stuff. So, if I wasn't being honest, that would have sucked. So.
Aquarium Cop is headed out. It says Curly Bunny EMT is almost here. Have to run. Peace, love, prayers. Stay happy and safe, girls and boys. Hearts. Cop, I appreciate you. You stay safe. Have a blessed night. Always a pleasure. Thank you for sharing the stream out. We'll see you next go around, Cop.
For sure.
Yeah, Miss Fever says she knows where all the Taco Bells are. She does. It's what I had for lunch today. It was awesome. She brought back Taco Bell, and and that's what I wanted to do. Was I wanted to hang out, watch TV. I'm on a Marvel kick right now. We just got Disney Plus, and I'm like, I want to go back and watch the Marvel movies in chronological order. So that's what we're doing right now. So we vegged out and watched the first Avengers earlier, and I just ate the crap out of some Taco Bell.
Well, and I can tell you the best ones to watch over.
Fish Tropic, I feel like I missed saying hello to you. If somehow I did, I'm sorry. You got a lot of awesome stuff going on over on Instagram I've been enjoying. So thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Hey, has anybody saw my Instagram today? I posted I think they're adult Congo Tetras. And I'm thinking about getting them, but they kind of have like a white rim around their finnage. And James and I were both looking at it, and we think it's just natural. But I was wondering if anybody could look at it and make sure that is natural for those guys at that size. Because I'm thinking about buying them all. That's
Yes, Priscilla, I'm reading the emojis out loud. Sorry, Ed, I thought you were done.
no, it's all right. I don't know how to tell you to go be my friend on Instagram if you're not.
Go be Ed's friend on Instagram and go subscribe to his channel, please. I'm so used to this show being on your channel. I haven't pushed it tonight. Go to Ed's channel and subscribe. Please, for me, make that my birthday present. Go subscribe to this guy over here.
I don't even know what my name is on Instagram, so well.
Lord. That doesn't help me find it. I was going to try and pull it up and screen share it.
The Congos?
Yes.
I can just run the video of them. I absolutely love
it.
I've never had them.
I'll put you full screen here.
Oh, great. The pressure.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, it was on cake.
I'm going to go see if...
See how they kind of have the white rims
They're so
around
pretty.
their tail? I don't know if that's... And you know what? Go to the Instagram because it's so much prettier. But, yeah, I really like these guys. And I was thinking about putting them in that 55 for Nathan's tank. But, okay.
So, real quick, and I'll get the camera back here in a second.
Big Tank says that's standard. So that's awesome. Unless it's standard for me not to know my name.
A huge thank you to Vicente Minguez, Garrick Alexander, Big Tank Hank, Thomas Griffin, of course, Griffin Fish Room, and I just saw there was another comment. Everybody hanging out on Facebook, leaving comments. Thank you. I appreciate you all very, very much. You all are awesome. And thank you, of course, everyone that's hanging out here. Like Zen mentioned, you all are, we got 56 people watching, 81 thumbs ups. And I appreciate the 7 thumbs downs too. I think that's my best, my highest number of thumbs down. So I appreciate you all disliking it as well. Can't rain on my parade, baby. There we go.
GRB says that white trim is natural and normal. So that's awesome. That's was my little concern about getting them. If you watch the video I did though, it's really neat because they got like millions of birds in that place. It's Bob Kaler's made a couple of videos from there. It's like that place. It's like a zoo. It's crazy. Oh, wow. I've never seen that sticker.
I haven't either. I'm about to get to it. Priscilla with a highlighted comment says, how old are you again, Fish Room Fever? I am 12. That's why I'm telling you all the emojis. Now, I am 34. And then let me get down to it because I haven't actually seen the sticker just yet. Come on. Oh, that is awesome. Zen Ginger with a $50 super sticker. Gotta love the Zens. And it is she wants me to, that's why she's doing it, because I'm acting out all the emojis and stickers. It's a jumping fox doing this with fireworks. So cool. I love it. I've not seen that before. Zen, thank you. Mr. Zen, thank you as well. The Zens, again, y'all are freaking awesome. I can't wait to meet you all out at Aquashella. Oh, y'all a nice dinner. It's going to be a blast to finally meet you.
And honestly, if you want to go visit them before, I'm willing to do that road trip too. They could tell us some neat shops to go to in Houston. Maybe we could go visit my family in San Antonio, see the baby.
Hey, we still got Steenfot still lurking. Bob, I replied to you on Instagram. The reason I'm asking about rainbow fish is Nathan had a single rainbow fish that came back with me. I sent you a picture. I'd like to get it some friends if you have any of those. So just whenever you get a chance, buddy. That's what I am looking for. Zen, thank you again. The Zens are just awesome. Like, mind blown. Now,
was that about money?
I honestly don't know. This is my first rainbow fish.
I got you.
So, which I actually, it was in here, but it was being really aggressive towards the angels. So I moved it over here into this Tetra tank. No problems. I guess they're small enough he doesn't see them as a threat. He hasn't had any aggression issues with them. But I want to get a tank set up just for rainbows now. And
that'll look awesome.
Absolutely.
Fire up.
That was from the Zens too. They sent me. These are the old formula. They sent me those a while back. I can't get the old formula anymore, so I'm like clinging to these for dear life. I used to stick them in every stream, which I can stick a couple in here. We got about 15 minutes left. Steenfot does not have any of those guys. Bob, if there is a compatible rainbow fish I could put with him that you could sell me, I've never done a Steenfot order before, so I've been dying to do that anyways because I don't have any fish from you. And you're an awesome guy, and I love what you do. Just let me know, but don't no biggie. I know you're a not busy guy. I will get you some more pictures tomorrow ish.
And James, we got to visit Big Tank Hank too.
Yeah, we do.
And then we'll both wear superhero T-shirts. Big Tank
awesome.
Hank has a bunch of T-shirts.
That will be awesome. Anthony is going to be 34 on the 10th. Yeah, we have so many July babies in here. It's not even funny. We were talking about it in a stream the other day, and I think we've probably got 10 people that are July babies or have kids that are July babies.
I'm a Gemini. I was the best American Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, Lefty, these are actually from a pet store. So they're designed to be in a store. And he's mentioning, Lefty said, have I ever said how much I love the sliding hood on your tank? Yeah, so those are made to be used in the pet store so that you can get in and out. The bottom one, this store is a little stuck. I've got to fix it, but both sides. I can't do it while I'm not looking at it.
Yeah.
Slide over. And these actually pop out for easy maintenance and redecorating.
Amy is saying that one of her African cichlids is very aggressive towards the other one. And I think it's always going to be that way because it's kind of a small tank. They really need a little bit more space. I hate to say that to you. That tank just wasn't designed for African cichlids.
Yeah, and well, hey, if we're headed back down that way, we could always get something set up.
Yeah.
As much as I love that little tank, and I know you like that little tank, and it was something that Nathan had set up.
It's a betta tank.
Yeah.
But in those Africans, I bet you he took those Africans out of his big tank because they were probably overly aggressive to his fish in that tank. And so that was probably like their timeout tank.
And yes, but it was Ed's birthday last week. I think he just saw the balloons. Yeah, so.
Thank you, Aqua Balls. You're awesome.
And that's so funny. And even though I knew it was your birthday, and I knew my birthday was now, the actual time correlation just hit me that our birthdays are so close together,
These are actually balloons for my birthday. And so I just pulled them out. They've been in the living room all this time. So I used them as backdrop. But this one's like kind of deflating.
Hey, it's all good.
I think I got Spider-Man on this one. I should turn that around.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
I love it. And thank you, by the way, for the happy birthdays. And fantastic freaks. Good to see you again. Where was I going? I lost track. I've had too much birthday coffee. Somebody was asking what kind of coffee. Miss Fever would have to tell you what kind of chocolate coffee it is. She's the one that found it on Amazon. And I tried it, and then I was like, just order a bunch of it because I love the stuff.
I hope it's chocolate cat poop.
Yeah.
Coffee.
You're talking about the Cope Luwak?
Something. I don't know if they're meerkats, cats.
Yeah, where they eat the beans and poop them out. And it's not the pricey stuff. This is cheap Amazon coffee. No, it hasn't been pooped. Sorry. I am going to go through here real quick and pull up because this is going to take me a second. Ed, if you have anything else while I'm looking at this, feel free to jump in.
Maybe I could do that for you. I could swallow a whole bunch of coffee beans.
And on that note, Ed just lost connection.
Oh, that'd be rough.
Civet poop coffee, says Lefty3213A. Does your cat like the balloons? Asked Amy.
No, they don't even notice them, which is kind of surprising.
John
Maybe
Cox,
they're just.
Sorry. I was just going to say, John Cox's son is 628 for his birthday. My youngest one is 617. Awesome. Both got June kids. I love it. Happy birthday to your son. Not that he cares that I'm saying happy birthday, or the fact that it's like forever behind. There you go. You scared Candy Overhauls out of hiding from all of her massive amounts of work and emails that she always has to take care of. Candy, I appreciate the fact that you're still hanging out and lurking. I really, really do. Here's what I'm trying to get to. Before I forget, let me thank the new members. First off, thank you, all the members. I really do appreciate you all. We're getting closer to getting another new sticker. New members for tonight were Amy Sand Creek Aquatics 2, and Katie's almost living the dream. She's working on it. She's getting there. She's almost living it. Thank you both for becoming members. This super chat list is probably going to take me a second to run through here.
My actual favorite superhero, I love Spider-Man, I love the Hulk, is Namor, Submariner. He's my favorite guy. And not too many people know much about him because his rights have been tied up since the 80s, early 80s. But he's actually Marvel's first character. And basically, Aquaman is just a copy of Submariner. So, yep, he's my favorite.
Sandy Dowdy made it home from work. Hello again, Sandy. Glad to have you. Thank you. Welcome back. Another awesome member. Here we go. I'm going to work on this. Gosh, I feel like
I love Submariner because he lives underwater. My whole life I've always been about things in the ocean and stuff, and that's why I love Submariner. I love the creature from Black Lagoon. I love Cthulhu, the Kraken, you name it. I love anything from the ocean.
I'm going to run through these real quick so that I make sure we get to it before we run out of time, because we've only got 9 minutes left. Excuse me. A little hiccup there. Lefty3213A, Guppy Guru, Pet Exotics Multiple Aquariums, Lefty3213A again, Danikin Aquatics, Shy Gal Miss Fever, Aquarium Cop, The Zen Ginger, Chad Krotz, River Life, Mr. Zen, Priscilla MK, Pam Money, Moonstone Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Tiffany White, breaking up the action there. Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics, Steenfod Aquatics. Bob Steenfod, have I mentioned how much I appreciate you? There's the coffee while I'm doing this. Priscilla MK, Steenfod Aquatics, The Zen Ginger, Chad Krotz, Mr. Fish Sir, Dragon Lair, Main's Tails Fur and Fins, River Life again, Shy Gal Miss Fever, Cichlids 23, Chad Krotz, Main's Tails Fur and Fins, HC Aqua, Guppy Guru, Priscilla MK, HC Aqua, J. Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics, Aquarium Cop, Sand Creek Aquatics 2, Lefty3213A, Gina French, The Zen Ginger. Thank you all very, very, very much. I was afraid if I went through the amounts and what everything said, it would take a lot longer than the time I had left for the stream. I do want you all to know that, you all mean the world to me. I appreciate it. Never would have expected that. Y'all are awesome. And again, thank you all, because, again, the goal was to get 1K by today. You all blew that out of the darn water. And I love you for it. So thank you very, very much.
GRP says the Submariner from 1966 too. Submariner is Namor. And I think he's from like 1895 or something crazy like that. It's really super. Wow. Yep. Before Marvel was Marvel. Sorry, I don't mean to hijack your channel and talk about superheroes. I just love my superheroes.
It's our party. It's not just my channel. It's our show, buddy. That's why it bounces around, And we will be going back to the Chattanooga Ed channel. It's just because it fell on this day of celebration, plus it was my birthday. And it was just like, hey, we're going to do it over here. So,
and I got out of work, so it works really good.
But please make sure this guy, if you haven't already, subscribe to him, because we're going to be going back to his channel. We want to get Ed to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, this dude's awesome. He's here with me every single week, multiple times a week, goes on so many other live streams and helps other people out. let's show him some love. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. Like Ed said, maybe he can get some free fish food once he gets 1,000 subscribers. Because realistically, without Ed, it wouldn't be nearly as fun as it is, and it wouldn't be nearly as interesting, and I don't think you all would enjoy it nearly as much. So, and then we've got Sand Creek Aquatics link was also posted again. Thank you very much for that. We really want to get Nathan to 1,000 subscribers. That was a huge dream and goal for him. So we're going to keep pushing that. We want to get him there. Lefty3213A says Ed's only 25 away from 500. He's getting there. And with us having the show over on his channel on Thursday nights, he's moving along on ours too. So that's actually people ask me about my goals for the channel for this year. Honestly, my biggest goal this year is actually to get your channel to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours before the end of the year. And I know you're not nearly as worried about it as I am, but that's my biggest goal, is to get you there too.
I'll start just making some goofy videos. I almost said the wrong word and made Zen mad at me. And then I've got some that have like a lot of editing I got to do, because I did like all the building of the fish room, and it was a lot of shooting for 30 seconds and then actually picking up a hammer and doing it or just holding it for my brother-in-law while he did the work. So just a lot of process went into that. But did you say hi to Hugs Tanks? I don't know if I've seen Pugs Tanks.
I didn't. I saw the name pop up on the StreamYard chat, and then I jumped back over to the other chat, and there it is. Pugs Tank says, "Let's get weird pizza with yellow mustard." I'll give anything a try once. I don't know. I'm really anti-mustard unless it's on like kielbasa or Polish sausage, and then I love mustard.
I love me the mustard, but I'm allergic to it. If it just touches my lips, I blister. So that's how bad I am allergic to it. So
that's the only way that I can keep Ed off of my burger when we're hitting the drive-thru, is I order mustard on mine. Gina French says, "We love you." Love you very, very much. I appreciate you. All of you all. Miss Fever throwing $2 out there, says, "All my love to the fish fam." Absolutely. I mean, this community is just amazing. And it lets me, obviously, I love my fish. It lets me do that. It lets me spend time with the family. It lets me spend time with you all. I'm assuming you all get value out of it, which is what I'm going for, whether it's information or entertainment. I'm sure tonight's been a lot more entertainment than information, but I think we all had a pretty good time. I know I've had an absolute blast, and I can honestly say that for the first time in a very, very, very long time, this was just a super phenomenal birthday. So I appreciate that. I don't know what else to say.
Well, we appreciate you, man.
Well, thank you.
It's a lot of fun.
I love you, man. I love you guys. I really do. I know that's the Goofy movie quote, but I mean, it's a great community. And again, just bear with me on some of the videos I'm going to be coming out with. I know most of you all here don't need to see a video on how to cycle a tank or, how to treat basic fish diseases or stuff like that. But I really want to get those videos out there for the people coming into the hobby. That was the initial plan for the channel. And end of September will be a year of having the channel. So I want to get that stuff out there. So just bear with me. I know it's stuff that most of you don't need to see. So just hang in there. I also have other cool stuff coming out with it. I've been thinking about doing, kind of following in Bob Kaler's footsteps, almost doing Kaler videos, as I like to call them, getting, some nice tank shots up every single day. Even if I don't do like my normal editing, that way you all have more stuff to look at. And then doing the weekly edited video as something that maybe you all don't really want to see, but at least it's in the library for people to look at.
Bob's stuff is fun, so.
See, it was Pugimus Maximus. I wondered about
Pugimus.
that. Pugs Tanks changed it from Pugimus Maximus. Well, I like Pugs Tanks. I really like saying Pugimus Maximus. I'm probably still going to call you that.
And you know what? It just happened because I thought he was Pugimus Maximus earlier today in Lefty's stream.
He was Pugimus Maximus at the beginning of our stream.
Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't Lefty. Maybe it was ours. But I thought I saw him in other places. Well, that's cool. I was like, wonder if we can hook Pugimus Maximus up with Pug's tanks.
They might know each other.
Yeah.
Anthony's Fishy Friends asking, Sandy, were you going to go live tonight? Sandy saying no to chicken. If anybody else is planning on going live, please let me know. We have come to the 2-hour end of the stream. We have got, let me look here. So I really do appreciate you all. 48 people still watching this, 85 thumbs ups. You all are awesome. I love you. Fantastic Freak says, Fisher Peeper, ever since I watched your streams with the guests, my love for this hobby has only intensified. You and Chattanooga Ed Rock. Well, thank you very, very much. I mean,
Appreciate that.
Yeah. If we can help one person, you know, get more into the hobby or stay in the hobby, and also, you know, helping people get into the streaming part of it. That was another thing, was trying to help encourage people that wanted to do it but haven't quite gotten there. Hey, if a goofball like me can start it up and do it, you know, you can do it too. So I'm glad that we've been able to help, or at least entertain. I don't see anybody else posting. Okay, there we go. 44 Mag Guy Fish and More says, I will go live after this Fish Room Fever if no one else is. I'm sure we will get a link up in here. I want to keep it live long enough to get a link. Say the last of my thank yous. Again, I thank you to everybody who super chatted, super stickered. The new members, the recurring members. I think we're going on 3 months of having membership. And I never expected it to take off like it has. So thank you all very, very much for that. All of the people that have commented and been a part of it tonight, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you to all the lurkers. I do a lot of lurking, so I appreciate you all very, very much. To the crazy people that are going to watch this replay, Tampa Tom Fishing, I hope you've enjoyed it to this point. I know you're always hitting the replay and leaving me a comment, so thank you very much. I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for being a part of the community. A huge thank you to this guy, my buddy, my road dog, my co-host, and my friend. I appreciate you, Ed. I really, really do. You know, you've become a huge part of my life and my YouTube and everything. So I'm glad to have you.
You bet, man. So I appreciate you having a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I want to address it before I sign off here. Amy at Sand Creek Aquatics 2 says, much love to the fish fam. Thanks for loving Sand Creek and keeping his memory alive. And thanks for taking me in. And did the $5 super chat to say that. Amy, thank you, not just for the super chat or becoming a member, but thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for letting Ed and I come down there and, you know, be a part of keeping that alive. We're glad to have you here.
And we haven't.
Go ahead.
Amy, we haven't forgotten that project. I talked to James about it, and we'll talk tomorrow in the car about it too.
Absolutely. So
I just derailed you. Sorry, man.
You're good, buddy. You are fine. And that's one of the things I love about us. We don't get, you know, it's okay to step on each other's toes. We're, you know, neither one of us has problems. Do you have any sign off words or?
No, I think Shy asked me to check my my Facebook, and I got Jesse's address from Jesse and from Lefty, so I appreciate that. And I hope that's what she wanted me to look at. But I had like a whole mess of other things, so if not, tell me afterwards. And happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
It's a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to another fun year.
Absolutely. So thank you all again. I love you all. I hope you have a great night. Until next time, just take care of each other, help somebody out, and we will see you on the next go round. Bye, everybody.